Well, here we go for 400 laps in the NOCO 400. Ryan Preece, Daniel Suarez take the green flag.
Shut your door. Quarter.
Battle to get down now. Suarez can't get clear of him.
There he does.
Gets down. A lot of patience.
Yeah. Preece got a good start there. You know, run a lap on the bottom and somebody on the outside, but cleared him, so now he can kind of rest a little bit.
Now Briscoe on the outside in the 14, side by side with Truex. Remember, Briscoe had that broken finger, and that has still not been resolved. He wanted to get through Martinsville before going to see the doctor for surgery. So another week in the race car before he's able to get that taken care of.
He's going to need to get down. Speaking of taking care of, there's a whole teammate. That's a good teammate right there. Kevin Harvick let him in. Here we go.
Whoa, 3 wide.
It's pretty tight racing there. Oh, really tight.
Yeah. Wasn't much give there, was it?
No, Austin Cindric got the worst of that. Here's Burton and Chastain to his inside now. This isn't just casual contact, is it?
No, that was a little bit, maybe a little aggressive, and they kept going in turn 3. So now they're going to get straightened out. Maybe they won't see each other for a couple more laps.
And look what it did to him for the next corner. It was 3 wide getting in that corner, got knocked out of the way. Now he's 3 wide again, getting into 1. Starting to see front bumpers. Just saw Briscoe right here. You're following along, moving Truex out of the way. The reason he did that, sense of urgency, his teammate Kevin Harvick's telling him, you better go, boy. These cars are getting big in my mirror.
So that's a change at 5th place. Briscoe moving up puts 3 Stewart-Haas Mustangs into the top 5. Led by former modified champ Ryan Preece, who has led every one of 48 laps so far and is closing in on defending Cup champ Joey Logano.
And how about this? The next one up to bid is Ross Chastain. Don't see that very often. Logano and Chastain going on the lap down on the brink.
Yeah, that the story about those two right there with Preece and Logano about the quarter midget race, and I guarantee you, one's smiling and one's not.
Right.
They might be good friends, but one's not happy. But yeah, the 22 car, we talked a little bit about the 41 maybe losing a little bit of grip, but yet that 22 car really hadn't showed anything yet.
Well, he's putting the pressure on Eric, and all of a sudden Eric's putting the pressure on Suarez. Got in the back of Suarez a little bit, got him roughed up. This may be a 2-for-1 here opportunity for Reddick. Stays on the outside. See if he can get this thing rotated. Might be able to pass them both here if they get to playing around with each other. Here he goes, looks to the inside.
Nice.
Exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. Not clear. Eric drove that thing off in there.
He did, didn't he?
Almirola careful not to give him enough room on the inside to go 3 wide.
That's good racing.
All 4 Stewart-Haas cars in the top 5 at the moment. Their last top 5 finish here was Clint's win in 2018.
It's going to be big if Ross can hold on. You know, I think that obviously that would give Logano the free pass, but yet at the same time, I mean, you know, you don't want to be. You want to be able to get on pit road and get out that way without, you know, maybe beat some cars out instead of having to get a free pass.
Did you see how much better Preece's car rotates that 5/8 mark? He can get to the throttle car. That means the car's rotated and ready to get back on the throttle much sooner than Chastain was. He's touched the wall a little bit.
Has his first ever stage win in the NASCAR Cup Series. For stage 2, green flag. Still double wide. Yeah, all the way through the field double wide, but everybody being very respectful for now.
Yeah, I mean, obviously starting off stage 2, and you know, got new tires on it too. So you know, you think right now you want to make as many passes as you can. So I'd say they're being cautiously aggressive. But Ryan Preece got a heck of a start.
You know, it's just like qualifying showed. Those Stewart-Haas cars are extremely good on a short run. Eric Almirola knew that, took advantage of that, got around Suarez, joining his team up front.
Chase Elliott, 28th. He's dropped 2 since the restart.
they might have went wrong on his adjustment as we see the 48 go by the 4 car for position. So that's, to your point, fast.
Alex Bowman up to 4th. I guess with the shifting now, 4 times a lap, you could almost refer to this as a road course with all left turns.
Guys, I'm looking at my lap time graph here, and it's unbelievable. All the rest of the cars, you know, I got 5 or 6
Turn
cars.
2. Harrison Burton goes around, and that will put us under the first caution for cause of the day. Lap 133.
There's 5 or 6 cars on this graph that are all on top of one another, and the 48 in blue is an inch below everybody. Pretty impressive.
I believe that was just a single car spin. And the speeding police have nabbed the 23, the 19, and the race leader, the 41. Got a little too quick of a jump out of that last pit stall to try to beat everybody to the line.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Todd Gilliland will restart 3rd. They took only 2 tires on, or excuse me, start 5th. 2 tires on that pit stop. Here we come to the Geico restart zone. Teammates on the front row. Good getaway for Chastain on those older tires. Almirola wants to force the issue and does.
Wow.
Sure did.
Yeah.
Coming through. Oh, Larson's in the side of Harvick as well. Larson got under him and then got into. You see Kevin not very happy about it.
Yeah.
Moved over and blocked. I think Larson elected to back out of that one.
Sailed it off into turn 3. Oh my gosh.
Inside bumper, still outside, inside, middle.
Carried him up the racetrack.
Yeah.
Todd Gilliland capitalizes on the inside. 3 wide to turn 1. And they're going to make it.
That would frustrate me. I agree with Almirola. It's okay to get into me a little bit, whatever, moving. That stuff happens. You move me up so far that we get past, both of us get passed by a car. That's too far.
Denny Hamlin just made a 3 wide pass in the second pack to clear that group, as we still have great action up here. Bit of the bump and run from Suarez to Almirola, who would get it right back 1 lap later. Almirola running out of racetrack. And then there's what happened to Blaney. That's how he missed that corner. He got quite a bump from McDowell, setting up the 3 wide.
I'm thinking you may have saw something roles reverse in the corner prior to that.
Right, yeah, something happened before that. Oh, boom.
For the lead, Ross Chastain, who did not stop on that last caution, about to lose the lead to Kevin Harvick, who did.
There's your guy, Bobby.
Right rear clear. Take it all the way.
His teammate's going to follow suit right on him. Briscoe's really impressive. Those cars woke up in this sun. Is the juice worth the squeeze, buddy? Have to not beat yourself in conditions like this at racetracks. Hard to pass on. Do not beat yourself.
For the first time since 2020, Kevin Harvick is a Cup Stage winner.
Wow.
There's your race off pit road, sponsored by Ram. Chase Briscoe out ahead of Kevin Harvick. Keselowski, Hamlin, Almirola.
On you, still out quarter, all clear, all clear.
I'd say that worked out anyway. Would you? I mean, for sure. Obviously, I think Kevin was thinking on the inside you're going to maybe get a little advantage being down there, maybe off of turn 2, and it obviously looked like Brad didn't get the start he wanted, so worked out for Kevin.
We talked about Stuart Haas. 11 is slowly but surely creeping into this picture. Just keeps getting that car faster and faster. That's the Denny Hamlin that we expect at Martinsville.
Hamlin to the inside to make the pass. And it'll be the first time Denny Hamlin has led today, if he's able to complete it.
Still there. That's your door. Still up there.
Briscoe's not going away quietly.
No. He definitely, pinching him off a little bit off the corner. And I think that's, as a driver, you don't want to lose that lead, and, doesn't mind racing him right now.
Denny's sliding loose underneath him.
You know, Briscoe keeps running like this. Tony and Gene may want to break a finger on his other hand. You know, he hasn't had surgery on that broken finger. He's going to have it Monday. He said, I need to get through Martinsville before we do anything with this, and I'm going to run it to win it. And here he is.
Well, the good news is if anybody makes him mad, he doesn't have to actually physically put that finger out the window because it's already splinted up. 10 car. Almirola is catching these teammates. He's faster than them. Probably the only one that's holding pace with Hamlin at the moment. He's come a long ways back. Come from a long ways back.
Corey LaJoie way up the racetrack in turn 4, and we almost had a 3 wide situation there.
Yeah, I think I saw Priest get in the back of him. Didn't like it. He went in there and gave Priest a shot really hard. Shot him up the racetrack. I think that was payback. Missed a little bit, ended up costing him, what, 3 or 4 spots there.
Corey LaJoie and Kyle Busch got together on the front straightaway, and it almost turned Kyle into the front stretch inside wall, and there's the payback right there.
Yeah. He didn't like that, did he?
Corey's been into it with 2 or 3 guys.
Here's what we're talking about. This was a lap ago.
I'm playing bumper cars out here, man. Trying to get a caution. You get back to the 8, you park up 10-4.
Oh boy.
Well,
that's the one I was talking about.
That's the one that warranted.
Right.
That'll get you hot, Bobby. And it get you repaid.
Yeah. The caution might be the 7 if the 8 comes back around to catch you.
I think honestly, with the frustration the 8 had and him needing a caution, I'm surprised you didn't see more of that. How about Bubba?
This?
Giving you a big shot.
I don't know what he's doing there.
Clear.
Wow.
Oh, he's trying to get back on the lead lap.
Still, I've never seen somebody do that to the boss before.
Passed him and put him a lap down, and really not happy about that, is he?
Must not like the way he passed him.
Air pressure adjustment for the 6.
Anthony Alfredo in trouble in turn 2. He came down the front stretch up against the wall, and look, there's why. Look at the tire against the wall on the front straightaway.
Yeah, it's off of turn 4. It should be a caution. I'm not sure why it's not.
Where'd you say?
Not sure where it's.
I didn't see the tire. Is it in the pits?
No, it's on the wall.
It's up
Yeah,
against
there's
the
the
wall.
caution
They
right
finally
there.
saw it. They
It's
couldn't
against the
see it.
wall in turn 4.
Yeah, you cannot see it from. Well, I'm saying I see that. I'm saying if from up here in the grandstands or even in the booth, even for NASCAR, somebody had to tell them. One of the teams are probably telling them you couldn't see it up against the wall.
Well, that will be a suspension for a couple of crew members on the 78. There you see him in trouble coming off the corner and the wheel and tire exiting the car. We're going to have 88 laps to go in Martinsville. Green flag.
That's your door. My half your lane. Quarter bumper clear. Tight in line now.
Big block by Wallace down there. That's a really strong car, Eric Almirola. Careful of them blocks. Pretty aggressive.
Kyle Larson trying to block both lanes at once as he tries to hold back Reddick and Harvick.
Oh, got one
in the wall. That's the 15, J.J. Yaley. In turn 3, just kind of went straight in.
Yeah, sure. Something had to happen on right front.
Well, watch for the blue car. Had the brakes locked up, but
Yeah, he did. I'm wondering if the right front tire was down. Logano,
here they come.
Almirola, and Denny Hamlin all stay out. 2 tires staying out, 4 tires. Blaney up 4 positions on 2 tires.
And look at how that rim is separated, just like it had been cut on a lathe.
Yeah, and that's exactly right. You could see when he was coming in, the lug nut was off of it, and I think actually that's the reason it stayed on there. I think the caliper cut that thing in half. You can see it
So here we go with 25 lead lap cars and 46 laps to go.
Not a great start at all for Almirola on the outside. Didn't get a good jump.
Gives Denny a shot to move him up the racetrack here and get into second.
Yeah, Larson elected to get down behind Denny because of that. Here comes Briscoe too. Made pretty quick work to get right on the back bumper of those boys.
1984. Rick Hendrick's fledgling NASCAR team was all but out of business. Crew Chief Harry Hyde said, the car's ready for Martinsville. The boys want to go. We don't want to close up shop.
There he is.
We want to come here. And they won that race with Jeff Bodine in car number 5, which launched Hendrick Motorsports on its eventual run to be the most successful team in NASCAR. So here is car number 5, Kyle Larson, taking the lead.
Wow, just did not see this out of the 5 car. He was solid all day long, but man, they capitalized on that off-sequence pit stop. Here he is, racing for the lead. 30 laps to go.
Can't make it clear, and he's got a clearing.
Well, he moved him up the last corner. There he's moving him up again. He's going to get it cleared up off the corner. Now you got to run and hide.
Good point. You don't want to let Logano back to your bumper. There he is.
Yep. I think that might have been it right there.
Got him on her feet now. People like it.
Yeah.
But Truex here, passing for 5th. Unbelievable.
Quarter, bumper.
Showing up when the time's right.
Yeah.
But Truex here, passing for 5th. Unbelievable.
Quarter, bumper.
Showing up when the time's right.
Yeah.
All right, Larson rounds off turn number 4. White flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Bobby. Truex is all over Logano for 2nd. One last ditch effort here in 3 and 4.
What a comeback. Kyle Larson continues the Hendrick dominance at Martinsville.
I don't even know what to say. I never thought I'd win here. Thank you guys so much. Great pit stop, great execution, great strategy. Great job all around, guys.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.